It's recording, but I'll cut it up.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Make sure you're sitting there. Make sure that I think I'm in camera. If I'm not, I'm fucked. Let me see. I got the lamp in my head. Mitch, you're definitely in camera. I actually in camera too. Oh man, so let me see. We'll talk about how the team came to be. Talk about how you feel about coaching a blended team. Use your D3, and then how the experience has been.
Yeah.
We'll keep on this.
And we can talk about Mecca too if you want.
Huh?
We can talk about Mecca too.
I know Mecca.
Yeah, that's fine.
Talk about whatever you want. Michael Rejniak. Resh, but Michael Rejniak. Okay, gotcha. Oh, let me just, okay. Hey guys, ZoomTheTBT, and I'm here with Coach Michael Rejniak. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, buddy.
Always a
Good to see
pleasure.
you.
It's been a while since it's been in person. And he is the coach of D3 normally, but this year he is moonlighting as the coach of Heartfire Elite.
Yes.
So, Reg, how did that come together to be, first of all?
Yeah, well, like, as TBT evolved this year, and several teams came together, I knew D3, we weren't gonna like be in it this year. We were gonna take a year off, kind of like the COVID year. Then Heartfire, Shine, and Elite Nation started coming together. They needed a coach. They heard I was free. We talked. I interviewed, got the job, got lucky, and wearing the new logo, and it's been absolutely great.
You've got quite the staff too. I mean, Mo coached for Peacock Nation, I believe, and you've also got Ron, who's a longtime helper, assistant coach for this team. So you have the sort of DNA combined. So how have the groups of these blended teams, how's the coaching staff, first of all, melded?
It's just like a team, really. Like we've kind of really, with Coach Ron from Heartfire, Coach Mo from Peacock Nation and Elite Nation, and Coach Neb from the Shine. We're kind of all bringing different ideas together and learning how to talk to one another, learning how each staff works. And from practice to game 1 to game 2, we keep getting better and more on the same page as a staff, which is what you need to have in this. And they've been really receptive to me. They brought some awesome ideas to the table, and it's really helped us. I think the improvement that we've shown from practice, from game 1 to game 2, and game 2 to whoever, whenever.
It's funny you mentioned game 1 too, because one of the things that Charge Giant said when this tournament started is that very first game with you guys in Red Rose War Ready is that the winner of that game would likely be the bye. That's exactly what didn't happen actually. You guys took early advantage of the new format to eat the loss you could eat.
Yes.
Very early.
The one mulligan we had.
The one mulligan, you just burned it first day.
Yes.
So like, is it advantageous with the new format to go ahead and eat a loss and figure something out about your team, get punched in the face and learn something?
Well, in normal TBT years, when it's a 64 team format or whatever it is, we would always scrimmage somebody else. But because of lack of numbers, the pool, things like that, we didn't have a scrimmage, and a lot of other teams didn't either. So a lot of the stuff that we figured out game 1, we would have normally figured out in a normal TBT year in a scrimmage. But credit to Red Rose War Ready, they came in, punched us in the mouth, woke us up from both a staff perspective, a player perspective, and we got better from it. And credit to them, they played phenomenal. And then we kind of rallied, circled the wagons, and rallied against Mecca in game 2.
Definitely. I was at that game. It was a really high quality game.
Yes.
A lot of fight, a lot of really good, tough, competitive games. Now, one trend in TBT that Charge I've been talking about is the non-alums, mercenaries. It's more fun to call them mercenaries.
Yes.
The mercenary teams have been blended because due to the rather large amount of money it takes to get in this year, there's been a lot of resource combining. And it's our theory that the non-alumni teams might even have more talent because of lack of restrictions and the combination of these teams. So first of all, can you speak to how you've been able to blend the disparate rosters you have?
Yeah, I think to kind of go to your point, the rosters I feel on the Merc side are top to bottom very, very strong.
All of them.
Very, very strong. That game versus Mecca the other night was one of the best games I've ever been a part of, very physical. You have Marvell Harris, who's a challenge ALS, OG in the TBT. You got Casper Ware in that group, and then you got our guys, from Heartfire, from Elite Nation, from Team 23, even.
Guy from D3.
The guy from D3, all that, it's made it, it's almost like if you're not on an alumni team, it's almost like the other 48 teams consolidated into 6. And and it's very difficult. I thought blending our team together, that has been a constant evolution of players learning one another, learning styles, learning me, learning the other coaches. But it is truly like talent amongst talent. Like the other night, I went 13 deep. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's like borderline stupid. And I almost like, you know, a couple subs here and there probably shouldn't have made, or put different subs with different lineups, you know, but whatever, you live it, you learn. But I mean, our team is very deep, and I've seen it across all the Merc teams have been top to bottom, like really strong.
Yeah, I mean, because also you have a veteran team. We always use the joke on this podcast that Heartfire is your grandfather's team. So
Yes.
guys are vets. Speaking of that, what's it like having Marcus Hall on your bench? I mean, a TBT veteran who's played almost in every tournament, being he's almost a fifth coach in your staff.
Yes, absolutely. His leadership, his professionalism, unmatched. He's going to be a great coach. Unbelievable mind for the game, just the way he talks, the way he's talking in timeouts. He's talking to refs in timeouts. Very engaged, absolute bucket getter. It's been an absolute pleasure to have him and his leadership. Like, you need to have that voice in the locker room, and it's definitely him. He's our captain.
Absolutely. Well earned, of course.
Yeah.
Talking a little bit more about the blending of these teams and all this sort of roster stuff. You also talk about the depth of the mercenary teams. Now, today we're taking this after your opponent. We'll talk about the shot.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the Mecca in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously, BAM's Army lost to La Familia. One of your players,
Yes.
Ty Nichols, absolutely he'd been on the bench for Syracuse, still is, came off and sparked them to an improbable first half comeback. Fell a little short.
Yeah.
They put in 18 points in the first half,
Yeah.
which is kind of insane. But that team wasn't as deep. They only went 7 deep due to defections, injuries, etc. Are the mercenary teams de facto advantaged by their flexibility and their depth compared to the alumni teams?
What I've seen, and I'll go on and say this on camera, whoever comes out of the mercenary side, I truly believe is going to be the winner of DBT.
I think it's possible.
I think the depth of these teams, I think the gauntlet we've had to go through with our pools, not to say that Louisville and Kentucky wasn't a gauntlet.
That was wild.
That was a wild war
series,
zone.
wild
I'm just
series,
saying the pools in general and who's here has just been, it's like when subs happen, it's like, okay, another stud coming in, another stud coming in. Okay, how are we matching up? And I felt that with Mecca, I felt that with Davis Steele, I felt that with Red Rose.
Sure.
They just keep coming, and whereas like Syracuse was very thin on the bench, and I think it ultimately ended up hurting them.
That's what probably cost them.
Yeah, probably cost them.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of what I've seen on my side.
Sure. So talk a little bit about your next opponent. We were just at the game. You were scouting. I was sitting there watching and doing a little bit of tweeting.
Yeah.
The Mecca is your next opponent. Very physical.
Yes.
Again, Casper Ware.
Yes.
Great scorer. Have you started game planning on this already, guys?
Yes. Basically, we've seen them once. It's very tough to beat a team a second time.
Especially a short series.
Exactly. Very, very short. We were, my eyes were already kind of tuned in to Mecca prior to the game, but then as the game went on, I was like, all right, we got to start really focusing on Knipple Crew and that group, and then it ended up being Mecca, but our eyes kind of were seeing, different lineups they started, the personnels, the different tweaks to the X's and O's. Very talented physical team that really is comfortable with what they do. They play with an unbelievable swag, which when they're riding high, like you saw today, Neville's hit like 3 or 4 threes in a row, and all of a sudden they're
lots
off
of rhythm shooting.
Lots of rhythm shooting. Not a whole lot of closeouts, but I thought they're a very dangerous team, well earned to move on. I thought, and we were very lucky to win the other night versus them.
Well, I won't take too much of your time. I want you to prepare. One last thought,
Yeah.
because obviously TBT's changed a lot.
Yep.
You're a veteran. You've been doing this for a long time. I think this is your 6th TBT.
Maybe 7, 8. I don't even know.
It's been you've been doing this for a long
Yeah.
time, obviously. This is your first time in sort of a bubble-ish environment.
Yeah.
Fans are allowed, but it is a condensed schedule, condensed location.
Yes.
Any nice work at the M Resort? Any nice words about the resort?
I actually like the bubble. I just wish there were more teams here with us, like make it like a festival. like kind of like
The old jamboree.
Like the old jamboree, like
yeah.
not just 6 teams, let's bring in more.
Yeah.
Because I do think having everything, not having to travel, great. Being in one location, great. Being off the strip, thank God.
Why? Are there restrictions? Are there distractions?
I know it's kind of weird. Like
I assume people just do yoga and eat.
no, we just stay by the pool. That's all we do.
No.
But I thought it was. I would just like more teams here.
Sure.
To make it more like a festival, like TST. I do like the bubble environment. I like kind of the close proximity with the fans. Get a couple more fans in there as well. But I thought overall the accommodations have been phenomenal. The court has been phenomenal. The refereeing has been, but other than that, it's been no. It's
Thank God
everything.
refs don't watch this.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, everything's been great. And lucky to be a part of it. Kind of like this new era of the TBT because I think it will continue to even evolve next year.
I would assume so. Yeah.
And I
think
look-
it's get a little bigger next.
And
year.
I look forward to kind of seeing where that goes as well.
It's a wonderful place, isn't it? Coach Michael Rejniak, thank you for your time tonight.
Appreciate you, bub.
Okay, this is Andrew Hayner of ZoomTheTBT, and we are signing off. Okay, cool.
Your time.
Beer time, yeah. Hard part over.
Yeah, that was good.